Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies. Yeah, it's Heather and Dragonflies. Yep, sure. Okay, I'm just adding this quick little clip in to state that I forgot to mention that there is a mystery kit that is being shown here as a whip. So when I get to the whips, after deep dive will be the mystery kit. So if you do not want to see Mystery Kit 61 by Bonnie White, please skip ahead to the next video or the next section. All right, guys, sorry about that, but spoiler. All right, bye. Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you found me. And if you are returning, welcome back. I really appreciate your continued loyalty and support. I am here today with my July month in review. Yes, I realize that tomorrow is July 9th, and I'm a little behind and a little late, but all good and no worries. So I am here better late than never with my review for the month of July. So what did I do in July? Well, the overall right now is that I had 5 finishes. I have 9 whips going into August, which we will talk about at the end. And guys, I placed 133,058 diamonds in the month of July. It really feels like I placed more, which keep in mind, I'm not discussing the ones that are in whips. This is just the completed projects. So let's go and dive in. I will be right back as I get set up, so don't go anywhere. Hey guys, I'm back, and guess what? I was pointed out that I said it was July 9th, and it is August 9th. Yes, this is August, not July. You know, whatever. It's the summer, it's hot, and it's all gone to my head. So I am going to go over some of my stats, and then I'm going to show you the canvases and talk about each of them just briefly. So I did complete 5 kits. I participated in 5 events. I participated in the Season of Spangler, or Draglings and Books, Randall Spangler event. I participated in the Diamonds and Dragonflies, my Patreon's Mystery Mania. I participated in our Bees, Butterflies, and Dragonflies summer or July paint along event. And I participated in the Bella Christmas in July, and last but not least in What's Your Sign, hosted by Black Dahlia Diamond Art. The largest kit I completed in the month of July is, oh, and you know what? I had one more, guys, and I just forgot about it, so I need to change this. I also participated in the first ever after, what's it called? Event, that's the word. So my largest kit was Lazy Day, which is my Spangler, which you'll get to see. That one is also a little special, and we'll talk about it when we get to it. My smallest kit was the Rainbow Edition Mini Dazzle set that I did, or if you don't count minis, it was JoJo by Diamond Art Club. The kit with the most colors was a tie. Lazy Day and Capricorn Teacup had 50 colors each. The kit with the least colors would be either Rainbow Edition or Night Garden, not JoJo, so we'll talk about that too. I enhanced one kit, and the most enhanced kit was JoJo, and I completed 3 Diamond Art Clubs, 1 Bella Art Diamonds, and 1 Diamond Art Studio UK. I did not get my Ever After kit finished. It's close, and you'll get to see that during my whips. All right, let me go and get this turned to my logbook portion, and we will start to show and talk about the kits that I finished. And let me flip. Okay, here we go. So the first kit that I finished for the beginning of the month, and this was my 33rd kit for the year and my 99th since last January, which is when I started tracking. I did the Rainbow Edition from Mini Dazzles from Diamond Art Club. I had wanted to do this in the month of June and never got around to it, but I figured Pride is, you know, whenever you make it. So this is kind of pastel Pride in the Rainbow Edition here, but we've got the gumball machine, we've got our popsicle, we've got the hot air balloon, we've got a multifaceted diamond, we have a rainbow, and we have a unicorn. These are really, really awesome, and I love them so much. The size of these is a 10.2 by 15.2 size. They come pre-framed. So all the mini dazzles from Diamond Art Club come with finished edges around so that you can just stick it in a frame and you don't have to worry about mounting or matting it or anything like that. There were 19 colors overall in this. They are square. I started this on July 4th and I completed it on July 13th. I actually took this with me to the fireworks. So if you watched my whip and chat from a few weeks ago where I talk about and I showed the fireworks that I videoed, I actually took this and worked on it at the fireworks until it got dark outside. So it was the first time I had ever worked on a diamond painting kit outside in the outdoors. And it was really cool and I had a really good time and I really enjoyed working on it. The nice thing about the mini kits from Diamond Art Club with the mini dazzles is all of the drills are specialty drills. So this kit in particular had one AB, which was the 5200. So that's the white that you see in all of these kits here in the clouds as the facet division lines on the diamond. So we've got that. We've got it in the center of the hot air balloons. We've got it in the dripping ice cream from the popsicle. And we've got it outlining and some inside on the gumball machine. And all of the rest, so 18 of these, are fairy dust. So these are amazing. They are so shimmery. They are so sparkly. The ABs have an iridescent coating that is also referred to as Aurora Borealis. And it gives it that Northern Lights look. So as you see if you're watching the clear ones, like right there, there's some green, there's some blue. So it has an iridescent coating that changes color when the lights hits it and refracts off of the colors that are around it as well. Fairy dust is a fine mica powder coating that they put over the drills that gives it a shimmer effect as opposed to the sparkly effect from ABs. These were very cute. The only thing that I wish about these is I wish they had been primary colors and not pastel colors. I'm not really a pastel kind of gal. If you've seen the kits that I work on, very rarely do you see this color palette. It was fun to work on it since this isn't a normal color palette for me, but I would have much rather preferred that these had been a primary bold colors as opposed to the pastel appearance. The drill count, this was 4,217 drills between these 6. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty awesome. So these are going to go in my photo album that I use to display stuff. And I might next summer go and take some of these out and put them in my I have a foldable frame thing that has 4 pictures in it. I've shown that on my channel before as well. But I might put some of these in there for next year when we roll around to the summertime. So I'm going to get these out of the way and I will be right back with finish number 2. Guys, this is my 100th finish since I started counting. I have completed way more than 100 diamond paintings, but I did not start keeping a logbook or tracking my diamond paintings until January of 2024. And this was the 100th kit that I completed. I was really excited about this. I wanted to do the oldest spangler in my stash. Well, this is the second oldest because the first one was Pajama Time and I looked for it for 3 days and couldn't find it. I literally came across it the day I finished Lazy Day. So we did the second oldest spangler in my collection. So he is so stinking adorable. I started this. This is from oh my God. I'm going to stop and try again. Randall Spangler. Yes, that would be the artist's name. Holy cow. From Diamond Art Club. He is only licensed with Diamond Art Club or he has cross-stitch patterns that he's licensed through Heaven and Earth Designs. And you can do some of those as a cross-stitch conversion. But all of his pre-made kits for diamond paintings come from Diamond Art Club. So if you see a Randall Spangler any place other than Heaven and Earth or Diamond Art Club, please let him know, send him a message, and he will be able to go and get them to take it down and stop stealing his artwork. But I did this kit for the Draglings and Books and the DP Bingo 2025. It is a 56 by 56 centimeter kit, had 50 colors. It is a square. I started it on July 3rd and I finished it on July 20th. It came with 4 specialty drills and they were all ABs. This kit is an older kit, and when it was enhanced by and rendered by Diamond Art Club, they were not using fairy dust drills yet. They weren't a thing. So that was why there was only ABs in this. And these ABs are from when they were doing the numbers above 150. So the 141 is a common one that everyone knows. That's the white. Then we had a blue 138, a light green, which was 134, and a very pale yellow, which was 129. But guys, he is so adorable. I love him laying in his bed, reading his book. You've got a bird outside the window. I never took notice until I finished this, the cats. So there's a gray cat on his bed here, and we've got a ginger cat over here. I love his claws hanging out of the bed. We've got him drinking his cup of coffee, or maybe it's hot tea, with a chocolate chip cookie, of course, and he's eating one in bed. Now, that would be a no-no. We don't eat cookies and get crumbs in the bed. But I guess as a dragling, he thinks it's okay. He's got his fluffy, designer-looking pillows. He's got his alarm clock over here to tell him what time it is. It looks like it was around 10 after 10 is what I'm assuming on this. So that's really cool. I love all the little details. The quilt that is on him, the design on the nightstand front, because this looks like a door handle with the pull, you know, like the old ones. I love it. I love the details on the poster bed. You've got the poster columns and the headboard of the bed. And then we've got the 2 lamps that are lighting his area, the wall sconces. And you can tell it should be a 4 poster bed, because here's another column and post on the other opposite side of the one that's pictured above. You've even got the blind up here with the pull string to pull down the blind. And he filled in the background with warm green hills and a branch coming down. So there's obviously a tree somewhere outside the window with the red bird sitting in it. This kit was so much fun to work on. It is a little gappier than some of the newer kits because Diamond Art Club has tightened their drill field, but it wasn't bad. It's not like horrendous. And when the light pad's off, you can't tell at all anyway. I'm looking to see what does that say? Oh, the only thing I regret is that I didn't add any additional bling. This one is not one that has an enhancement pack from DP with sparklers. Now, I could have looked at it. Usually the draglings are the same color, and I could have looked to see what they had enhanced them with in the past. But this being my 100th kit and doing the oldest spangler in my stash, I wanted to do this one as charted. I just wanted to do as it came from the box. Because back in 2023, I have been new to the diamond painting community. I have been diamond painting for 2.5 years prior, but I didn't know about DP with sparklers or any of how to enhance kits. I had never even worked with ABs, much less dust drills, when I found the diamond painting community. So I wanted to do this one as how it would have been if I would have done it as soon as it got here. I love how it turns out. I'm actually going to be taking this to Hobby Lobby to have it dry mounted, and it will go and get a place of honor on my wall. But this one had 48,841 drills placed. Give me 1 second because I am feeling here on my hand a drill that is popped up just slightly. There we go. Oh, did you hear that click? So that clicked right into place. So I absolutely loved this kit. All right, guys, I will be right back with finish number 3 for the month. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, so this is my 35th finish of 2025, or my 101, 101st, 101, I don't know how you want to say that. Anyway, this is my 101 finish for since 2024. This is Capricorn Teacup from Bella Art Diamonds. This kit I used for 2 different events. This was my What's Your Sign kit for the event that Black Dahlia Diamond Art did. And this was my Christmas in July kit. I had asked Nicole if, because Capricorn is a December, January zodiac, whether this would count. And she said, but of course. So this kit was a lot of fun. You might be looking at the background going, Heather, you hate color blocking. Well, guys, you might not be able to tell, but there is actually 3 different colors in here. There's a lighter pink, there or lighter purple, there's a darker purple that's mixed in here. And there's really not a whole lot. The 4 corners were the most color blocking of the entire kit. The rest of it is some sectional color blocking and then a little bit of confetti. Not a major amount, but yes, there is some. So this kit is, the artist is Hey Salil Art. I've done another kit of hers. I did the Pisces teacup, which I completed, I think that was in June. I think June is when I completed the Pisces teacup. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was June that I did Pisces teacup. So my husband and my oldest daughter are Pisces and I am a Capricorn. So I've got these for me and my husband done. I haven't decided whether I'm going to frame them both and be able to display. I thought I might do that and hang them over our bed, but we will see. I did this one, like I said, for the Bella Christmas in July and the What's Your Sign event. This is a 50 by 50 with 42 colors. It is a square. Oh, you know what? I had put down that this had 50 colors and was tied. So no, Lazy Day was my oldest kit. I messed that up. Ugh, I can't even read. Today is a bad day, guys, for my memory. So this was also for DP Bingo 2025. It has 42 colors and is a square. I started it on July 1st and I finished on July 23rd. And this kit came with 5 ABs. And I just did this one as charted. I did not add any additional bling. Now, if you did see my Pisces teacup, you would know that I did add quad cubes into the background. I didn't do that with this one because it was already speckled and it had speckled marks into the background, so it wasn't just solid. I love that the handle of the teacup is the mertail for the Capricorn, because a Capricorn is a mermaid goat, I guess you could say. And I love that she incorporated the tail into the handle of the cup. We've got beautiful green leaves down at the bottom, some really pretty flowers up here. We've got the zodiac celestial symbol in the middle. I just really enjoyed it. It was a very beautiful, and it's all purples, guys. Purples and pinks. And you know I love the purples. Love, 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 love the purples. It has so much sparkle and shimmer. Bella Art diamond kits are so amazing to work on. The drill field is nice and tight, but not too tight. I had plenty of drills left over. I did not run out of any. I meant to say that too. I did not run out of any drills with Lazy Day either. This kit was just really, really great. I really, truly enjoyed it, and I had a great time with it. So once again, this is my 35th finish of the year, and this was a total drill count of 40,000 diamonds. So guys, I hope you really enjoyed this one. I'm going to put this one away, and I'll be right back with finish number 4. Isn't this just so freaking adorable that you can barely stand it? This was my paint along canvas for that event. The Diamond Tribe, my Patreon members, I have been doing monthly paint alongs, and we have a different theme each month. And this month for the July was bees, butterflies, and dragonflies. And when I saw this kit from Diamond Art Studio UK, I had to have it. This is just so stinking cute. I can barely stand it. So we've got our cute little spider down here with his rosy little cheeks. We've got our ladybug with her rosy little cheeks. We've got this adorable snail with his rosy little cheeks. And then we've got two bumblebees up here buzzing around with their rosy little cheeks. And then we have our butterfly with its rosy little cheeks. We've got some beautiful flowers all around it. And then we've got the blue background. This kit was so much fun and took hardly any time at all. It is a square, but it was there was like next to zero trash. So the stats on this is called Night Garden. It is from Hassam Kinder Designs by Diamond Art Studio UK. Like I said, I did this for the events Bees, Butterflies, and Dragonflies. That is my Patreon event, paint along for the month, and DP Bingo 2025. It is a 40 by 40 with 35 colors and a square. I started this on July 1st and I finished it on July 28th. Why did it take so long? Because I kept it downstairs and I was spending most of my time upstairs diamond painting. I wasn't diamond painting a whole lot downstairs in the month of July. And I had bigger kits I was wanting to try and make sure I got done. So I kind of put this one at the wayside. But when I got to the end of the month, I'm like, I need to get this done. So I sped it up and got this one completed. It did come with 3 specialty drills. They were dust drills. I think they're called shimmer drills with Diamond Art Studio UK. Hold one second, guys. I need to take a sip. I've got the dry mouth going on today. I'm not quite sure why. But we had 741, 963, and 3865. So the 3865 is this creamy white, and it's in most of the faces and in a lot of the flowers, the daisies, and in the bumblebees. Then we had 741, which that is an orange fairy dust, and it's here in all of these little flowers. And then we had 963, which is a pink, and that is, where did I see the pink? Give me a second. I'm looking for that pink. It's here in the flowers. So there's some in the flowers of the 963. This is just so cute. I love Diamond Art Studio UK's canvases. They're a little bit thicker than most of the others, but they're still the soft limp background. They're still pliable, and their drill field is just amazing. This was an absolutely perfect kit to work on. There was very little trash. The only thing that I wish they would have done is I wish there had been a couple more dust, fairy dust colors. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't decide to add some. I would have put some in the body of the snail. I would have put some in the bumblebee and in the greenery, and definitely some in the wings of the butterfly and like up here in some of these flowers. So I do wish that I would have added some more bling, but it is still an absolutely beautiful and adorable kit. This was my 36th finish for 2025 and my 102nd overall. All right, guys, I'm going to be back with our 5th and final finish for this month, and then we'll dive into my whips. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, this is my final finish for the month of July. This was my 37th kit and my 103rd since I started counting. This is JoJo from Diamond Art Club, and it is from the artist Richard Lorenz. This was only for fun. I did not do this one for any event whatsoever. It is a 33 by 33 centimeter with 50 colors. So this is the one that was tied with Lazy Days. So think about that for a minute. The big, huge 56 by 56 dragline kit had 50 colors, and then so does this 33 by 33 centimeter kit. I started this on July 20th and I finished it on July 30th, and it is a round. The special drills that were included, it came with 3 fairy dust and 2 ABs. And then, guys, I went and I bought the DP with Sparklers enhancement pack. If you watched my Enhancing Your Kit with DP with Sparklers video that I put up a couple weeks back, I actually show how I stored this one and how I went shopping for it and purchased it, and you could get to see all of the specialty drills. The drills that were included in this kit is that the 310, all the 310 was replaced with 310 glitter. I've never used 310 glitter, and oh my God, was that just amazing with this kit. I did It took sparklers of metallic blue, and they are down here in his tail feathers, and then there's some up here, but they turned out amazing. And then we also added Pearls for Squares 3346. That is this green that is down here. And if you look at it, let me bring it in really close. You can see that they are raised more so than the other round drills, and they look like little tiny pearl beads. Then we also did Pearls for Squares 946. That is up here in his eye, and then a couple of places in his feathers at the top. And then last but not least, we used Crystal 740, and that is all around the outside of this kit, guys. It frames the entire kit. There's some here. There's some all over inside here. That was all over this kit. This has so much sparkle and so much shine. It is so gorgeous. I love Richard Lorenz's artwork. His birds are just so comical and they are so adorable. And I love JoJo with his morning cup of coffee, tea, hot chocolate, whatever you want him to have. I'm thinking that Richard was thinking coffee because, you know, a cup of Joe. So this is JoJo with his cup of coffee. So guys, that is my finishes for this month, all 5 of them. Now, some other additional stats is I did go and check, and guys, compared to last year, by the end of July, I had 37 finishes in 2024. And guess what? I have 37 finishes in 2025. So I am right on par with last year, but I have been doing much bigger kits, and I can't wait to see what the overall drill count for the year is going to be. Now, July was a very popular, or very finish heavy month for me. Blech, words are hard. In 2024, I had 6 finishes that month compared to the 5 I had this year. And last year in the month of July, I placed 162,518 diamonds. For the month of July this year, I only did place 133,058 diamonds. But guys, when I show you some of my whips, you're going to know that I placed way more than what I did last year. So I'm going to go and grab my whips, and I will be right back. All right, guys, this is my first whip. I got close to finishing it, but not close enough. So this was my Ever After kit, Deep Dive. I will put an image right here in frame of the canvas so that you can see it the correct way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections left to do. Plus I have to finish these. I have a couple of colors that I still have to put in these right here of the green in her hair. So I will be working on that. This is my downstairs kit. So hopefully I will finish that this weekend. A friend of mine is here and we're going to be doing some movie watching, and I can sit in diamond paint downstairs and work on this while we watch some movies. So this is Deep Dive from Maria Williams, and the company is Ever After. And I can't wait to do a post review and show you all the bling that I added. But for right now, I'm going to make you guess and wonder. So I will be right back with whip number 2. All right, guys, this is my second whip, and this is a long-term whip. I am hoping that I will finish this either by the end of September or beginning of October, but my fate lies with a wheel spin. So this is my mystery kit from Diamond Art Club. No, I didn't give a spoiler alert, and I probably should have. So I will try and see if I can't remember to add that into the video. If I didn't, I do apologize, and hopefully you don't all hate me. I will make sure that I put in the beginning of it a slide and put in the title that there are spoilers in this one. So this is my mystery kit. I don't remember what number mystery it is. I think, isn't it in the thing? Mystery 61. So this is Mystery Kit 61. This is a Halloween themed one from Bonnie White. Guys, I love this canvas. This is for my Mystery Mania event, and that's why it's done all over. There's information about this event if you would like to join. It is only for members of the Diamond Tribe. So you do have to be a paid member of my Patreon in order to participate. So there's a link down below for my Patreon, and I would love to have you. We are actually getting ready to start a Halloween event this year called Wickedly Witchy that is going to start in September 1st. If you want more information about that event, you can go and check out my Diamonds and Dragonflies Facebook group. There is a post about that. I'm pretty sure I pinned it to the featured, so you can go and check it out. But I am down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I do know that I will have 3 sections that I can do this week because I got lucky and those numbers came in. So after this upcoming weekend, I will be down to 12 sections left. All right, guys, I am going to bring out whip number 3. All right, guys, this is my 3rd whip. I did start this one in the month of July. If you saw, I did a unboxing of all of the princesses with their matching villains earlier this month from Little Diamonds from Diamond Art Club. And I decided to go ahead and start one. So I got the bottom row done and part of the next row. This is Jasmine from Aladdin. And this one is just one I'm going to work on for fun in the background here and there to break up stuff. Try and do a section in between, but it's a lot of color blocking. And if you know me, you know I don't like it, but I love my daughter. And this is for my oldest daughter, all of these. So I will do pretty much anything for Samantha. So she is autistic and has pervasive developmental disorder. And she is all things Disney, Sesame Street. Those are her jam. So, but here we go with my 3rd whip. I'm hoping to finish this one in August, but we'll see. It's not a top priority. I'll get it done when I get it done, but it would be nice to have it done sooner rather than later, because as soon as I finish Jasmine, I'm going to kit up and start Jafar. I'm going to do them princess and villain together. All right, guys, I will be right back with whip number 4. All right, guys, this is my 4th whip, and this one has been around since I think May. This is Sky Gleam from Romance Art is the artist, and the company is the one with the diamond art. This is a big one. This kit is 70 by 95 centimeters. I will put a picture in here of the whole canvas so you can see the whole thing since it's so small or so large. I've got 2 rows of the top, and I just pulled off drills, I think. Oh, they're all popping off. I'm going to have to roll this one. It's because of how I've been storing it, I think. But I will get that done. And then I started down doing 2 rows at a time down the side. So I am hoping to actually work on this. If nothing else, I would like to try and get this row done and get those 4 down here in that corner. But I will have to see. But this is part of the Winter King storybook set, and I am considering kitting up another one sooner rather than later. But we shall see. All right, guys, I will be right back with whip number 5. All right, guys, so this is my 5th, right? I'm at 5. This is my 5th whip. This is Mind Balance from Molly Harrison at Ever After. Guys, I love this kit. I absolutely love it. And that's part of the reason why I haven't wanted to work on it, because I don't want to finish it because I love it so much. So I've been kind of taking my time with it. But I would like to at least try and finish this row this month. Maybe I can get 2 if I get like cranking and going with it. But I want to make sure that I finish the kits that I have started this month. And so far, as you've seen, none of the kits that I've shown are ones that I've started in the month of August. So yeah, but I'm loving this. So this is Mind Balance from Molly Harrison and Ever After, and it is whip number 5. I will be right back with whip number 6. Guys, this is whip number 7, and this is my Bulldog kit that I started for DP with Pets, and as you can see, I got 1 whole row done. I've been really angry at Atlas, who is my Bulldog. He has been in rare form here recently, and that is part of the reason why I have not worked on this. I actually completely forgot about it as well until I went looking for a kit the other day. on my whips, and I saw it and I was like, oh my Lord, I totally forgot about this one. So I do think I will probably try and get at least a row or two done, because I do want to get this finished before the end of the year. This is from Distracted by Diamonds, and it doesn't have the artwork's name on the kit anywhere. So I think it was just called Bulldog with Roses, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do have a Old English Bulldog named Atlas. If you've watched my Whip and Chats, you've seen him and heard him. He is here in these release papers that were made for me as a gift from my dear friend Shell from Black Dahlia Diamond Art. He's got my articulated butterfly dragon sitting on his head. As you can see, he's giving me the side eye like, what are you doing to me, woman? So his name is Atlas, but his nickname is Woo, and it is the world according to Woo. So this is my 6th whip that I have, and I will be right back with whip number 7. All right, guys, this is whip number 7. This is my one and only Mooney Made kit that I've ever done. This is called With the Stars, and I've been hanging on to this for way too long. I only have 8 sections left, so I'm going to try and make this a priority to try and get this one done. I'm not going to say by the end of August, but maybe by the mid to end of September, so we'll see how that goes. But this is whip number 7 from Mooney Made. This is Cat Fedoras With the Stars, and I love it. I wish I would have realized that there was an enhancement pack for it, because I would have done that. But, you know, what am I going to do? It's too late now. So I will be back with whip number 8, and I actually have just realized that I actually have 11 whips, because I wasn't thinking about the whips that I started in August. But you guys are not going to see the August whips until my mid-month whip parade. So for July, I came into August with 9 whips. So let's go check out. Actually, I came in with 8 whips because I only have 1 left for the month of July. So I have 8 whips for July. I can't count. Mouth is hard, guys. I've said it 100 times and I will continue to say it. Don't mind me. I just have no idea what I'm talking about. So I have 1 more as my whip coming into the month of August. I will be right back with the last and final whip number 8. All right, guys, this is my final whip, whip number 8. This is Celtic Dragonfly. This is the oldest kit in my stash. So one of my challenges, since I did not set goals at the beginning of the year, was I was challenging myself to complete 3 of my oldest kits from Diamond Art Club. Well, this is the first of that. Well, actually, this was the first one I started. Lazy Day I finished, so that was the first finished from 2023. This will be the second, and then I need to find and kit up 1 more. And work on it and get it finished. But this is Celtic Dragonfly. I am using the enhancement set from DP with Sparklers, and I really need to finish this. I have 3 sections, and then this one is partially done. So I am going to make it a priority to get this one done so I can get my trays back by the end of August, because, guys, Halloween is around the corner. So everybody, I am so happy that you joined me for this month in review. For this year, I have 3 kits that 2 kits that I kitted up and started for the month of August. And I pulled out an old whip from 2024 that I want to try and get finished by the end of this month as well. So thank you all for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment that helps my algorithm for my channel and gets my videos noticed more. And if you have not already subscribed, please go and hit that subscribe button. It's one of the things in life that is still free. And as always, guys, do not forget that without the dark, we'd never get to see the stars. I'll see ya in a few. All right, guys, take care. Love y'all. Bye.